Hello, this is the first of 3 series on the knee. So in this first one we're going to look at what you should do if you've just injured your knee. Say you've been to the gym and you've done something a little bit too quickly or jerkily, and you've pulled something, a tendon or muscle around the knee. So the first thing to do is to use oil to give your knee a good massage several times a day. An Ayurvedic oil that's useful for this purpose is called Maha Narayana oil. Plenty of massage, plenty of warmth. You can use an infrared lamp, a little bit of heat on the knee, turn it off, massage the oil, a little bit more heat, not too much or you might burn the skin. So to do that for a while, and to take some useful herbs might be turmeric and boswellia. Boswellia you can buy as a cream to rub in, and you can also take it as a pill. Then the other thing you can do is to give the knee a little bit of traction, and to do that you can sit on the edge of a table or high stool and simply let the knee swing back and forth. And if you keep the shoe on, that helps add an extra little bit of weight to the knee. So after you've done that for a while and you feel that the pain and started to subside, you can start to explore a little bit of movement with the knee, and we're going to come down to the floor and do that. So we're going to start by lying down on our backs. And in this session we'll just work with one leg. Actually, just adjust the camera so that it gets the whole of me into the frame. But of course you can do these exercises on both legs if you wish. And as you work through the exercises and the knee starts to recover, it is good to do these for knee strength, to do them on both sides to improve the resilience of your knee. So we're going to draw the troublesome knee up towards the chest on the exhale. And as you inhale, just gradually straightening the knee out, taking the foot up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bending the knee again. So through this whole process, just use a spirit of exploration, curiosity, seeing how far you can go without going into a painful zone. Just play with the edges of that place. Going carefully and mindfully. And then we're going to bend the knee so it's at 90 degrees. And we're just going to circle the knee joint. So you can place the hands maybe on the thigh, just make sure that the hip joint isn't moving. And just do a very gentle circle of the knee joint. And then in the opposite direction. Again, just in a spirit of exploration, seeing how far you can go without causing pain. And then place that foot down on the floor. So we're going to move on to some strengthening exercises. So I'm assuming that you have worked with the massage, using the oil, traction, and exploring the range of movement for a while. And then you can move on to some strengthening exercises. So we're going to start with using a wall and placing the feet against the wall. So the knees are roughly at 90 degrees. And we're going to start with an isometric exercise, which means that you use your muscles, but you don't actually move. So as you take an inhalation, as you exhale, press the feet into the wall. Inhale, release. Exhale, pressing the feet into the wall. And then this next time when we exhale, we're going to have a feeling of drawing the feet down the wall, although they're not actually going to move. Inhale. Exhale. Feel as if you're dragging the feet down to the floor. Feel all the muscles contract in the leg. Inhale, release. And then put both of those together. So as you exhale, press the feet into the wall and then down. Inhale, release. Exhale, press into the wall and down towards the floor. And we'll just do 2 more. And just notice which muscles are contracting. And so for the next exercise, we're going to move back a little bit on the mat, keeping the feet on the wall. And you'll see why we're going to move backwards a little bit. Place the hands on the floor by your sides. And as you inhale, we're going to raise the hips up. So the legs start, I need to go back a bit further. So the legs start to straighten. So it's a version of bridge pose. And exhale, come down. Inhale, pressing the feet away from you as you raise the hips up. Exhale, release, let the hips come down. Inhale, coming up, remembering to press the feet away from you, feeling that contraction of the whole of the leg. And just one more. And of course, if you're doing this at home by yourself, you can do far more than we're doing at the moment. And then bring the feet down to the floor. And we're going to do, again, a bridge pose, but we're going to have the feet further away from your head than we do normally for bridge. And have the feet about hip width apart, arms down by the sides. And on an inhale, raise the hips up, pressing the feet down into the floor this time. Contracting the muscles in the leg. And exhale, coming down. Inhaling, coming up. Keeping your attention on all those muscles in the leg that are working. Protecting the knee. And then if you want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can straighten one leg, the leg maybe that you're not so concerned with, straighten that out on the floor, and we're going to repeat the same thing, just using one leg. So inhale, press the foot into the floor, raise the hips up, and then just keep the other leg passive, and exhale down. A little bit more work for one leg. And coming back down to the floor and stretching both legs out on the floor. Feet are about hip width apart, toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Hands by your sides. Take an inhalation here. As you exhale, press the whole of both legs down into the floor, feeling the muscles contract Hold that for a second. Inhale, release. And keep going with this. Exhaling, contracting the muscles, pressing into the floor, being mindful of what's happening in the leg. And then we'll vary this a little bit by turning the feet out to each side, so the toes are turning away from each other. Inhale, exhale, press into the floor. Inhale, release. And exhale, press. And then bring the feet back to centre, toes rather, and then turn them inward. So the toes might actually meet in the centre. And then we'll do the same thing. Take an inhalation. Exhale, press down into the floor. You'll feel all those muscles on the inside of the leg activated. Notice if there's any difference between the right and the left. One knee might be stronger than the other. And if that's the case, we might need to work more on the other leg. Okay, bring the toes back to centre. And so for the last one, we're going to turn over onto our stomachs. And you can use your hands underneath the head if you wish, as a little pillow. Place the forehead on. Feet are still hip width apart. Tops of the feet against the mat. Take an inhalation as you exhale, keeping one leg straight. Raise it up from the hip. Hold for a second. Inhale, relax and lower the leg. So if you want to work mainly on one leg, strengthening one knee, you can carry on just with one leg. Or you can alternate, going from the right leg to the left leg, and so on like that. Again, feeling as if you're clenching all the muscles in the leg as you raise it up. And then fully relax it as you breathe in and lower the leg. And then from here we're just going to come up. And so that's the end of part one. We'll carry on with some more exercises for the knee in the next session. Thank you.